So the New Orleans Saints selected Peyton Turner out of Houston in the first round. I understand why. You look at his physical profile, look at his build, long arms, tall player, solid muscular wise. He's not a lightweight kind of player. He's not going to be someone who's going to get blown off the line of scrimmage like maybe a Joseph Osai or an Azeez Ojulari. You're not going to see that happen with Peyton Turner. The concern here is the production was solid this past year. But the production has never been fantastic. He's been playing in a low-level conference, not facing high-level competition. And when he did face higher-level competition at tackles or guards or anything like that, he kind of struggled more. So there's some concerns there with Peyton Turner. And I think he's more of a 2 or 3 year project. I mean, I had him as a guy projected to go in the bottom third of the second round. I had Buffalo taking him in mock drafts. I had Buffalo taking him with their pick in the second round. So I think there's a chance here that New Orleans reached, and there's a tweet out there saying that based on the consensus big boards from all over the country, from different analysts, from different companies, this was the biggest reach in the NFL draft, bigger than the Raiders taking Alex Leatherwood earlier in the first round. So, and this is not the first time Sean Payton's done something like this too. I mean, Sean Payton, when took Marcus Davenport, trading up to get Marcus Davenport, that was a weird one. This one's not as weird because you don't have to trade up to do it. You don't have to mortgage future draft assets to get this pick. But, you used that first. You traded up to get Marcus Davenport. You still have Cam Jordan. Now you're taking Peyton Turner in the first round. So maybe you're preparing for life without Cam Jordan, in which case this makes more sense. But if it's because you have to provide competition for Marcus Davenport because he underperformed and you're now getting ready for life without Marcus Davenport as well, that reflects poorly on your drafting and how you've drafted after getting that historic class that included guys like Alvin Kamara, Marcus Williams. So you had that great group. Ryan Ramczyk, I believe, is there too. And now you're in a situation where, Marcus Davenport didn't hit. Cam Jordan's getting older. Now you're using one on Peyton Turner, who might be a 2 or 3 year project. Where are you as a franchise? I mean, what's your timeline here? Are you expecting to win this year? Your roster doesn't look like it's built to win this year. Are you expecting to win 2 or 3 years from now? I could see that because you're going to need you might need a new quarterback. You might need a lot of new stuff to add to this team if you're going to win 2 or 3 years from now. You might have to tear down some of the vets, some of the large contracts you've given out, and try to rebuild in certain areas. So Peyton Turner to me looks like a 2 or 3 year project who you might sign an extension with because if he develops well, he sees all the physical tools. If he develops well, you're going to get him on a long-term deal. But there's also a chance he's just another Marcus Davenport type guy, a guy who's built physically well, has all the physical traits, and just never develops into anything. So I think there's definitely some concern here if you're a New Orleans Saints fan with this pick, and the fact that you just can't seem to nail a guaranteed first round guy who for a fact is going to come in and contribute immediately and be a consistent player.